When Minnie joined the program back in August, she didn't have any single industry contact. No references, no connections, just a dream of breaking into tech. And while she picked up the fundamentals fast, built solid projects, and became one of the most coachable students we've had, there was one thing she couldn't solve on her own. How do you get a job when you don't know anyone in the industry? What happened next is one of the best examples of why our support system exists. Let me show you how Minnie turned a huge blocker into the thing that ultimately got her hired. Minnie came into the program with all the right habits. She showed up, she did the work, she didn't rush the process. She flew through the fundamentals, built out her project, and personalized each one to reflect her own interests. If she hit a wall, she jumped into Slack, tagged the mentors, asked great questions, and kept moving forward. And here's the thing. A lot of our students are in the same position. They're motivated, they put in the work, but they don't have connections in tech. They don't have people they can list as references, and it creates a huge hurdle when it comes the time to apply. Minnie was no exception. She was in every sense of the word ready. But when she started applying to jobs, one thing kept stopping her. Every company wanted references, and Minnie didn't have any. No previous tech job, no one could vouch for her work, and as great as her projects were, she kept getting stuck right at the final step. This happens more often than people realize. You can be skilled, you can have a great portfolio, but if no one in the tech world can back you up, even just to say, yes, I have worked with her and she's legit, getting past the first gate can be tough. And this is where FES does something that most courses cannot. Because the support team Minnie was learning from, they're not just mentors, they're working engineers, real devs with real experience and actual connections. So here's what happened next. Once Minnie proved she was serious, showing up, building, improving, asking questions, the mentors knew she was someone they could vouch for. And that's the key. When our team sees the work, we are happy to offer our names as a reference, not as a favor, but because we've seen your growth firsthand. Minnie earned that. And once she had her first reference, we unlocked something even more powerful, the internship. That's another layer of credibility, because now it's not just she did well in the course. It's I worked with her on real tasks, on a live code base, and I would recommend her to any team. And when you stack those references, one from a mentor, one from an internship, you suddenly look like someone who's already been in the industry. That's when things started moving fast. With solid work behind her and real people vouching for her, Minnie landed her first round of interviews. And the difference this time, she wasn't just a name in a stack of resumes. She had her names behind her. She had proof of her work. She had someone an employer could email and ask, "What's Minnie like to work with?" And every single time, the answer was so easy. She's consistent, she's sharp, and she follows through. By the end of her process, Minnie had one thing she set out to get, a job in tech, doing work she cared about on a team that valued her. And now she's doing that full-time. Minnie's story isn't about her being some outlier, it's about showing up, doing the work, and asking for support at the right time. Because the truth is, a lot of people in her position would have stalled. They would have said, "I don't know anyone," and stopped right there. Minnie didn't. She leaned into the support network. She earned trust, and she used it to build momentum. And that's the part most people miss. FES isn't just a course, it's a pipeline of support, mentorship, and industry connection. If you show us you're ready, we meet you halfway. If you're watching this, you might be where Minnie was, motivated, capable, but unsure how to get someone to vouch for you. That's what this program is built for. So if you've booked a call and you're still on the fence, go watch more stories just like this, scroll throughout this channel, and you'll see no matter where you're starting from, there's a way forward. You just have to be willing to take it. When you're ready, we'll be right here.